All right, we're live.
Live.
Hey everyone, my name is Adam, and I'm joined by Clint. And this is our first episode of our sports talk show or sports podcast, whichever way you want to call it. And to be honest with you, we don't have a name. So we thought, well, why don't we make that our first topic? So I had an idea. I'm just going to throw it out there.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Because you get like I don't know, when you start thinking of sports talk shows, you start thinking of sports and like fun names you can do that have to do with sports terminology. I was thinking, I was watching game 6 of the Dodgers versus the Braves, and I thought, hey, why don't we just call it the Third Base Podcast?
Third base podcast. All right. I like it.
Really? Just like that? Because I was
Hey,
like,
hey, we need a name. All in on anything.
but like, because then people can come on. No, because this is why. Because people can come on and be like, "Hey, welcome to third base. I'm Adam Mann."
Oh, okay. I see what you did there.
No, I don't know. Because then it's, I don't know. But it's a good name. But then I was thinking
It,
like, but would you call it third, like with a three, or with a
well, what kind of
THRE?
what kind of third base are we talking here?
I'm talking about the one that the Dodgers seem to always get stranded on. That base. That's the base I'm talking about.
Yeah, except for the first inning of game 3.
Dude, they scored 11 runs in one inning.
You got to be kidding me.
No, okay, so that's why, honestly, that's why I thought that when they were down 3-1, I thought they had a real chance because when you think of a team that scored 11 runs in the top of the first, that sounds like a legendary team, right?
It's a legendary performance, 100%.
Like, has that happened before?
No, I believe that was the most runs scored in the first inning or whatever.
That's so crazy
If
to
I'm not
me.
mistaken.
That's so crazy.
And the
So,
fact that even scoring like 2 or 3 runs in the first top of the first inning, you're feeling good. Imagine scoring 11. You got to be fucking shitting me.
yeah. Wow. 11 runs, one inning, and then they win. So that was crazy. So the game was like over pretty fast, dude.
Oh, it was
What's
over
it
before
like
the
to
game
be a
started.
pitcher in that situation, dude? Like, do you even want to be taken
Well,
out of the game? Like at a certain point,
I,
like just please
I
pull
wasn't even
me.
a pitcher, so can't really answer that question. But as a hitting team, I bet you're feeling pretty damn good about yourself.
What about as just someone watching the game on TV? Like,
Well, you definitely probably think the pitcher sucks,
yeah, but I just feel
unless
bad
they're
for the pitcher. That's what I'm saying.
hey,
Like,
do better. Don't
do
throw balls down
better.
the dick.
So was it did it look like it was the pitcher's fault, or were the Dodgers just like back against the wall? We're just gonna give it to them.
I mean, he had his fair share of cock shots, but yeah, maybe it's just one of those days where he was just getting shelled. Dodgers are seeing beach balls.
Yeah, that's crazy. But what was crazy was Game 6 tonight. So the Dodgers they win, and they're back in the series. So it's 3-2 going into tonight.
And
And
how about both teams blowing 3-0 and 3-1 leads,
oh yeah,
or both series?
right. So like there's a Game 7 going on right now between the Rays and the Astros. And we get two game
Oh
sevens for the
shit!
pennant. I mean, what more could you want, right?
Right. Hey, with no fans too, it's pretty. It's honestly pretty cool.
Wait, you like the no fans thing? Well, there's fans actually because this game's
Well,
in Texas, right? And one game's in Florida.
see, the thing is I like the shit talking. I like hearing the guys talking shit to each other.
Yeah. So then, is there is there fans in the Florida game, Or is this game in Florida? The ALCS. I'm so confused. Where is the ALCS even being played? It's not where the.
San Diego.
It's being played in San Diego. Why?
Right.
That makes no sense.
Because they're in bubbles.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you just? Were they playing the whole regular season inside of their home stadiums?
Yeah, it's kind of stupid, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that makes no sense because now there's fans at the NLCS, right? Because they're playing in
Texas has different
Texas.
regulations.
So then why don't they just put both of the games in Texas?
Yeah.
It makes no sense, but it's pretty cool to have like fans. It's like the first series with fans, right?
First episode problems. Brother walking in.
Yeah, I was gonna say hi to your brother, but then he bolted.
He was like, oh
He
shit.
bolted faster than those jerseys on the wall. Are those the Bolts? He got the Bolts.
Saddest sports franchise in all of America.
Hey, they're never terrible. You got to give them that. But
Yeah, but
that's the
honestly,
thing.
what new way can they think of to lose? Honestly, like name all the ways that they've lost, and name me one more way that they can have another gut wrenching loss.
I think
What have they not done yet?
you've probably seen it all, huh? It's always
Seen it
super
all, man.
close, right at the end.
I thought that kick was going in last week.
Yeah, and then it hit the. Did it hit something?
It hit
I forgot what it hit.
hit the
The
upright.
the upright,
Hit the upright.
the right upright. Yeah,
Yep.
but
And I thought it went in after it hit the upright, and I was all hyped. And
yeah.
then saw the refs, the stupid refs, and no, I wasn't happy.
But look, I like to look at the bright side of things. The rookie quarterback, Justin Herbert, threw 4 touchdowns in that game, right?
God, that guy's an animal.
So that's great.
Hey, look at that! Look at that thing up there on the wall right there. Look at that jersey. You
Wow,
know,
that's pretty fresh.
love that guy.
So you got Justin Herbert throwing touchdown passes. I mean, it's a good sign. I mean, if that's happening, it's only a matter of time before they start winning.
Right. I would hope so.
I mean,
We got our franchise guy.
it's better than your starting quarterback throwing 2 interceptions in the first half and then being pulled for their third string quarterback.
You talking
Because
about Philip Rivers?
that's exactly what happened in the 49er game against the Dolphins. So, I mean, you know what I mean? It could be worse. That's all I'm saying.
Be a
Your
lot
team's
worse.
putting the ball in the end zone. I mean, there's been years where that did not happen. So,
Nah.
just go talk to either New York team. Just pick one.
Well, how about good old Melvin Gordon getting a DUI the other day?
Okay, so this is the thing. So, I was talking to you cuz on my fantasy team I needed a running back and uh instantly I looked at the team that lost Dak Prescott cuz he got injured. And I thought, okay, he needs a quarterback. I need a running back, and I have an extra quarterback. So let me make a trade here for Melvin Gordon because he's on his bench and looks pretty good. And then you tell me he got a DUI. Like, are you kidding me? The same day I
Same
wanted
day.
Melvin Gordon. But then all of a sudden he was back at practice. So that seemed okay. And then I was all on
But
board on Melvin Gordon. And then on Friday, the news came out that he was sick and had to go home from practice. He couldn't go to practice on Friday. But
maybe he was
then,
still a little bit.
but it was
He was
not. It
probably
was.
still a little bit hungover. He wasn't sick.
Oh, you think it was hungover?
Oh, hey, he got a DUI. He's probably drinking a lot.
Yeah, but then I was also thinking about, okay, maybe he's hungover. Maybe he just didn't feel like going to practice, dude. Being like all his teammates. Oh my god.
Yeah, he probably smelled like vodka.
He smelled like vodka and they sent him home.
Yeah, probably rough morning,
Yeah,
man.
but the reports were he was COVID free. So so that means he could still
Depending
potentially play on Sunday.
depending on the strip club he went to before that.
Oh no. Was this yeah, they're gonna need to test him a few times probably, depending on his whereabouts. But
Testing for everything.
but the question is, am I gonna have a running back on Sunday, which is tomorrow? And
Yeah, what's
actually,
your lineup
speaking
looking
of,
like?
I wanted to ask you. So we accepted on this trade. We settled on a trade Jimmy Garoppolo for Melvin Gordon, and the
Which
trade
is a
though is
good
still
trade. Which
pending
is a
in
good
my
trade.
league. And I don't know if I'm waiting for the commissioner to accept it. Probably. But at what point is it like courteous to actually send a text to the commissioner and say, "Dude, I think I need a running back for tomorrow because I actually don't have any running backs." If like right now, if it started today, I'd be starting McKinnon and Fournette
Oh,
because Dalvin Cook's hurt. So
oh.
yeah,
And Madison was already taken.
right. And then you pointed out who's Madison.
That's the stud backup for the Vikings. Guy's a beast.
But then he did something really like awesome, so somebody would like pick him up, right? He scored a bunch of points once.
Oh, he went off. He went like 17 for like 112 yards.
No way. So now not only is he Cook hurt, but now this guy's gonna be really good, and now they're gonna split carries. Great.
Right, but he's not going to take his job. Dalvin Cook's already he's been signed for a long time,
I
man.
know,
They're not
but
going to give up on him. They're
dude,
gonna they could trade Madison for a good pick or good player in return, but when Dalvin gets hurt, they got this dude.
it's kind of like a Le'Veon Bell, James Conner situation, right? Where they're just gonna run the same guy over and over again. That doesn't make sense to me. I always feel like a running back committee makes more sense because
Yeah, you keep guys fresh.
everyone's fresh, right? Like if like I feel like you actually want your running back to go 100% every play, right?
Oh, without a doubt. Why
But
wouldn't you?
but I feel like if you're asking him to go 3 downs, that there's just no way he can really give you 100%. Like or anyone, like definitely if you run the ball 3 times in a row, you're not going to be like full stamina the third time. You're just not. If you ran as hard as
I'm
you could the
sick.
first time,
I'm sick and tired of Anthony Lynn running the goddamn football. Throw the damn ball. You got Justin Herbert.
yeah, that dude, same, dude. Kyle Shanahan likes to go up and then they just run the ball and then the other team catches up and it's over. Like, dude,
Yeah,
why don't you just do what got you into into the lead to begin with, right? Because the
why
Chargers
don't you
got in that
do?
game, the Chargers got off to a lead, right?
Yeah, they were up 20-3 if I'm not mistaken. I
20
was
to
feeling pretty
3.
good.
Dude, these teams, they what they need to do is just keep doing what got them 20 points. Like,
Or how about this? Do what the hell the other team doesn't think you're gonna do, which is throw the ball and you're gonna be wide open.
yeah, I mean, as long as you get first downs, that's what I think the Patriots realized, like Bill Belichick realized, everyone's trying to talk about the secret sauce with the Patriots. It's the dude is just committed to getting a first down. He doesn't care how it's done.
Yeah,
But
who
it's just like
cares?
they get first downs. And it's pretty mesmerizing to watch. They're not trying to get like I don't know, they're not trying to run out the clock. They're trying to get first downs no matter what. No matter what. That's what I've noticed with the Patriots from my personal observation.
Well, look at Andy Reid. Those fuckers are trying to score. They ain't trying to get first downs.
You did that, but that's the way, dude. Run it up because, dude, I'm telling you, these other teams they can come back. Happen. 28 to
Yeah.
3, Kyle Shanahan. Again.
28-10, Kyle Shanahan.
No, it's 28-3.
Yeah, with the Falcons, not with
Yeah.
the
Was
Niners.
it 28? No, that was not as bad. That one was. I try to
It was still
erase that
brutal.
game from my memory. Dude, the older I
I
get, the
would
more I
too.
try to erase things from my memory. Like certain games, like if you can only remember like the good years of your team, but then there's such a black hole of like,
Oh, dude, like 2018 was my favorite Chargers team. They were legit.
yeah, because they won and made it to the playoffs.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude.
I still love me some Philip Rivers.
Yeah.
I think I may like Herbert better though.
Well, he's your new boyfriend. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
the new
We're
he's the new toy in town.
we're in an open relationship.
Yeah. But like but it's like how long did you have to like have Rivers as a quarterback? How long was he there?
Oh man, what 16, 17 years? So basically, from the time that I even became a Charger fan, I mean, I was always a Charger fan, but I feel like you hit a certain age to where you start caring about football and like watching it more differently. You know what I'm saying? And so I guess when I became a Charger fan, Drew Brees was quarterback, and then Rivers came in and started balling out, and he became my favorite player. He doesn't cuss. He's just a fiery dude.
Did I love when Philip Rivers is mic'd up
Oh, have you seen the new one?
on the Colts?
Oh, it's so funny.
But what do you do?
He's just talking trash to the coaches on the sideline because there's no fans in there, so everyone can hear what he's saying. He's talking trash to everybody. It's hilarious.
Wow. It's just like the intensity to play football and then to up the intensity, and I think he really realizes that he can get into like opponents' heads a little bit because he does, right? For
And
better or worse.
here's the other side of it. I wonder what it's like to be talking all that shit and then you get sacked.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, like, does Tom Brady talk like that? He doesn't, right?
Nah, but I think if people are talking shit on him before the game or something and he knows about it, he'll let you know about it.
I remember there's a mic'd up Tom Brady. It was Bosa versus Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, stop throwing the ball so fast, bro.
Yeah. Stop getting here so fast. That's what Tom Brady said. I was just like,
Yeah,
dude, that was like the
and then he
friendliest
smacked him on the
trash
ass.
talk. That was the friendliest trash talk I've ever seen.
Uh, I
Stop
wish
getting
he could
here
be a
for
little
so.
more mean.
Yeah, I know.
How about you go sack that 40-year-old man, break his
Yeah.
leg?
But dude, imagine the dude, imagine the shit that like players in the 80s would say to each other before
Oh,
the
probably
microphones.
probably so fucked up.
Yeah, dude. No, it was like fucking war probably. Like like the Bears versus the Packers. You don't think that they got in like their faces? Oh man. But like now, like see now players know that they're on a TV show, right?
Like they're on TV.
Yeah, and like, but that's also cool because it gets them to say like things like George Kittle like knows who else is good with the sound effects when they're mic'd up.
Mm.
Who are like the best?
Oh man. Let's see, who's a good one here?
I think yeah, well George Kittle stands out to me because he'll
Have
he'll
you
go
ever seen?
he'll go around like talking to teammates. Yeah.
You ever seen Terrell Owens mic'd up?
Oh yeah, but what was crazy about Terrell Owens was I think he was still in the generation before mic'd up was really a thing. And so that was actually what he was doing before it was like, hey, I'm mic'd up because now the players know and they're mic'd up and stuff.
Okay, here's a good one. Jalen Ramsey.
Why? Because he talks to the wide receivers. He's the cornerback, right?
All the time. Yeah, he just talks shit to him.
Wow, that's so cool though. Someone's yelling, "I'm better than you," and then you're just like,
You're fucking garbage.
I feel like for just like for some players that would motivate them, and for some it won't. What do you think? Like,
Ah, I feel like I'd probably be getting pissed and made me want to play better or whip his ass.
oh really? So it's probably not a good idea then.
I mean, if you can back it up, you can back it up. But it's almost like you're waking up a sleeping dog if you're just gonna talk shit to a good player like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's true.
You're just gonna motivate him more, or you're just gonna piss him off more. One of the two.
Yeah. But I think the mic'd up's pretty cool. Do they have mic'd up in baseball? They don't really do that as much, right? Or at
They've been
all.
doing they've been doing it more.
I know they did it at the All-Star game, and it was kind of a success. But they kind
Right.
of did it to an extreme where it's like, dude, the guy was like, Bryce Harper was mic'd up in the outfield, but he's still playing the game. Like that was a little much.
There's a little malfunction here. Turn this turn this off real quick.
Oh, you sound better. like that.
Let's see here.
We're getting a mic change mid podcast.
Mic change, baby.
Man, we're so professional. Welcome. Well, no mic test or anything. Probably not even gonna hear you
Can you
now.
hear me?
Oh, hello?
Can you hear me?
Wait, is this how you play COD? This is your Call of Duty mic?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, you are louder than before. On. I
Oh,
almost feel
sweet.
like
Here,
I
let me move
gotta.
away a little bit.
Whoa, no, wait, hold on. I might. Yeah. I hope this works because we're mid podcast. Okay, but you know what? A mic change. It's not the end of the world. Um, yeah, that's not gonna, dude. You sound terrible, dude. What did you? You're just gonna do that? You're not even gonna. Uh, dude, you got like a buzz. There's like a buzz static now that's going on.
Well,
All right, what was wrong with the other mic?
the headset died. I'm a dumbass.
Okay, well you actually sound okay now. Wait, say something.
Hey.
Yeah, you sound good now.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm on the Mac.
All right, is the TV on
Yeah.
behind you? No,
Can you
but
hear it?
like,
I hope not.
was there any volume on?
No.
Okay, maybe I'm just hearing things.
Figured that would be disrespectful.
What?
Figured that would be disrespectful.
No, I know,
I need to,
but I don't
gotta hear
know.
you talk.
I feel like we're good. This is definitely better than the headphones though. That sounded like we were going to. That was
All
like Star Wars or something.
right.
But
Speaking of which, Call of Duty sucks now.
okay. So there's a new Call of Duty coming out, and I watched like the pro players played it, and okay. I mean, really, it's a good point. There's a certain point for any COD, like you get the new guns, you unlock the attachments, and you're like, well then it's the same shit over and over again. But like,
Yeah,
it's the same
every time.
thing, which is fine. I mean, what? There's a new Madden every year. People buy the new Madden every year. There's a new Call of Duty every year with new maps and stuff. But it's still like the same
It's just like,
thing. For people to think like, oh, it's gonna be a new game or something. No, dude, it's the same game. It's always the same game. People are like, oh, this COD's better than that COD. It's like, dude, no. It's all people running around, shooting each other, and getting shot in the side. It's all the same.
yeah, exactly.
It's all different flavors of the
It's
same
just, or you
game.
don't.
But
I
they,
couldn't tell you how many times it happened to me. Is I pull my damn parachute.
oh, you can't even pull. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. It's just like people are too sweaty. People are so good at that game. It's like crazy. Like people should not be that good. Like average people are just really good at that game, and it's like there's so many other games to play. So many other games.
Yeah, like
So
MLB The Show.
yeah.
Love that game.
How's MLB The Show this year? Was it a good year
It
for
was
MLB
good,
The
man.
Show?
I was super addicted to it, but you know, you just hit a point where you get over it. It's too much of a grind.
Well, it's the same game every year. That's why I
Yeah,
really
but they
think
like they make it cooler and stuff. They do a way better job than Madden. I think that whoever makes the show should be making the football game too.
2K. Well, that's interesting because EA makes Madden, right? And
Yeah,
like,
that sucks.
yeah, and it's no surprise Madden 2008 is arguably better than Madden 21, which is 13 years ago.
Yeah,
Which we've played recently, but
we
I
did.
also think that if they like, because they make FIFA 21, and the FIFA, like they made FIFA, and for some reason FIFA is like really great, and everyone loves FIFA, and I just played the new FIFA. It's the best FIFA easily that they've ever come out with.
Right.
But it's because they, but it's crazy because they cut to the fans, and so you get the fans. There's like suggested subs, the player animations, like different. Like I feel like if you are JJ Watt, you should move like JJ Watt in Madden, like or Aaron Donald. It shouldn't just be like a player slider, and that's all it is. It's
Yeah.
like you get four offensive linemen, four defensive linemen, all moving the same. It's like they're, you know what I mean?
See, Madden's bullshit, man. It's gotten so bad over the years.
But like, why couldn't they just put Aaron Donald in like a suit, like a big green jumpsuit? Put like,
Like the Hulk.
yeah, you'll look like the Hulk. Have him do his dude. They could have the real animations of Aaron Donald in the video game. Just make it like we have all the technology to do it. They're EA Sports. Don't tell me that they can't get it done. Can you
Yeah, they don't
imagine
care.
though to have the exact like motions of the athletes exactly as they are? Like
No,
on media day, just tell them to put on the jumpsuit, walk around the 3D space. It exists. I had one in my. There's one in my college. You can just go in there and it have the
yeah,
animation. Have like Aaron Rodgers' actual throwing motion. That'd be so sick. But all the quarterbacks are the same.
I don't get why Madden doesn't care. You know, this is
Because they
doesn't
got
make
your
like
$60. That's what they think.
a $60 roster update.
Yeah, pretty sad. But
I don't know. Let's score this game right now. What we got going on?
it is the bottom of the fourth. Tampa Bay is up 3-0. So against the Houston Cheaters, who are
I hate those sons of bitches.
the Houston Cheaters. That's that what they're called? The Houston
Uh,
Cheaters.
Houston Asterisks.
Yeah. The Houston Asterisks? Isn't that something that who did you come up
Yeah,
with that one?
no, that's what people call them.
Uh
Some people call them that.
I really don't enjoy that. Look, we're starting our own sports show. We don't even know what it's called. Could be the Third Base Podcast, but could be something else. What's the cop out for sports? You're
The what?
listening to Adam and Clint, Jack and the Man
What?
on blah blah blah
Jack,
AM radio.
what about Jack and the Man?
Jack and the Man. Yeah, yeah, but then it's like, but then if like, what happens when then the show just becomes like, let's say I die or something, right? Does somebody else come here and then they're
And it
like
just becomes Jack and
Jack and Coke or whatever? Jack. That's what you need. You need someone to go by Coke. You can have Jack and Coke.
that's what we call my brother Cole. We call him Cokers.
Really? Oh yeah, so we get yeah, Cole comes on. We'll do the Jack and Coke podcast. That's so great. That's kind of
No,
really
we
funny.
gotta have him on here sometime.
Yeah.
He's a hell of a musician.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I do. This is me branching into the sports world. I mean, I've been in the music world too. There's always plenty of room for both. That's why I like podcasts or just like media. I mean, you could go talk about anything, right?
Yeah,
Sports for an
I love.
hour, games for an hour. Like, legitimately, we could talk about anything, like Call of Duty for an hour
You
every
know how
day.
much I love DCJ.
Uh huh. You can have a GCJ podcast. Is that
Hey,
what you're gonna say?
let's get him on here.
Oh yeah, just yeah. Shout out to Juicy J. When did we see him? We saw him put
We
on
saw him at
an awesome show, dude. It
yeah,
was 90 minutes of just straight beats, and he did not stop rapping for 90 minutes. It was amazing.
and he was handing out shots of vodka.
I know. We were there. We were actually there with your little brother, right? Was it? Which one?
I
Someone.
think it was. I want to say it was Brady.
Yeah, dude. I know. And you wanted to go to the pit in the front. I was like, dude, that seems like a lot.
What about Andre Nicotina? That was a cool one too.
There's two great places to stand. Andre Nicotina did put on a great show for $5. Wasn't it a $5 show?
$5.
That's probably the best $5 I've ever spent.
Easy.
But if I had $5 for every time I said those were the $5 I've ever spent in my life, I'd be so rich.
$5
Yeah.
for that
Every
show.
time you buy street tacos, these are the best $5 I've ever spent.
Oh, love me some street tacos.
All right, so the Dodgers, We got to get to this. So we just watched the Dodgers
Yeah,
come back in the series. They force a game 7. A few standout plays in that game. Number one, what I've noticed was there are a lot of outfield plays that mattered. There are a lot of like shallow pop flies that I saw coming in. The other night, Mookie Betts had that one where he dives
yeah,
out for it.
picked it
I
off.
was wondering, is that something outfielders actually practice, or do they just like do it in the game? Do they actually practice laying it out like in practice, like shallow pop flies? Because
See, the
there were,
thing is you can only as a coach you can't replicate that. You can't really replicate that same whatever kind of spin was on the ball, all that kind of stuff. That's just Mookie Betts being special, man.
yeah,
And then Bellinger freaking Robin Tatis. That was insane. I was so pissed.
yeah. Um, so he got. Well, first of all, you're upset. Why were you
Uh,
upset?
I was very upset because I'm a Padres fan. That's why.
Oh, yeah, but dude, dude, I forgot what happened. What happened? So we're just talking about outfield play, like Mookie Betts. Is we're talking about Betts?
We were talking. Yeah, you were talking
Because
about bets, and then I was talking about how Bellinger made
oh
that
yeah,
freaking
he robs the
shot.
home run. They were talking about, so apparently they're playing in this neutral field in Arlington, Texas, where normally the Rangers play, right?
Yeah,
And apparently there's this high wall, and there's parts of the wall that are high and parts that are short. And they were talking about, I guess for the outfielders, sometimes they can't rob a home run they could have maybe robbed if the wall's too high. So like why? So then I was wondering, why do some parks have short walls? Because it seems like fans like when like it's fun to have like be able to rob home runs, but some of these walls are so high. Like why do that?
yeah, that's something I actually don't know.
What do you think? Should they lower the walls to have a little more action?
I think it'd be cool. It's
Yeah,
always fun to see robs. It's always
yeah,
fun to see a guy robbing a bomb.
yeah. But like, so I was thinking some of the walls on the outfields are like high, like it's high, like a high wall, and then there's low. Like, what? Why did they put a high wall there? You know, like who designed these stadiums, and are they designing it for seating? Do they not even really care about the game itself? Like all the shapes are really weird for every
I don't
park.
know. I think the Green Monster's pretty sick.
Yeah, but it's interesting. But what I don't understand is why the Dodgers are playing the Braves in Texas. It sounds so ridiculous. So now they're
Uh,
dealing with this wall and like, oh, he couldn't rob that home. I'm like, dude, yeah, they shouldn't even be playing there to begin with.
Not to mention it's been windy as shit
Yeah,
over there.
dude, and they're dealing with the wind. That's so ridiculous. Now Kershaw's like off his game because he signed this huge contract so he can play in warm weather.
Who
He
you got tomorrow?
did he not?
Who you got tomorrow? Who's gonna win?
Well, it's game 7, so anyone can win. But you got to go with the team with the momentum right now. It's the Dodgers are like hitting the ball, dude. And like they have all the momentum. Like that's
It's all
just
gonna
kind of how
depend
you
on
got to
the
go.
starters, I think, tomorrow.
What?
It's all going to depend on the starting pitchers, I think.
So who's starting tomorrow? Today was the ace for both of the
Oh,
teams,
I
right?
don't even, I have no idea. Let me see, man. Who we got? Okay, the Braves are pitching Ian Anderson. He's shoved in game 2, I think. The guy's a beast. But Dodgers don't know who they're starting yet. May as well just start Kershaw and blow it.
So Kershaw
No, he ain't pitching.
won't come in at all, even if it's a game 7
Doubt it. I doubt
or
it.
an inning.
Because if he blows it, oh, people are gonna be so fucking mad.
All right, so give me analysis of these guys, like head to head.
Well, I don't know who's starting for the Dodgers yet.
Oh, I thought you looked it up. Like,
No, it's well, I did. It says TBD.
who should
They
they
don't.
start? I mean, so who pitched today? Bueller.
Yeah, he shoved.
So Bueller played today, and he did a good job, right?
Yeah,
All right. So who's
with
next?
those super tight pants.
Um,
Did you see
who's
that?
next?
Did
Like,
you see that trending on Twitter the other night?
what was on Twitter? No, I don't. I don't go on Twitter. I have a Twitter. I don't
It
go on
was
there.
Walker Bueller's tight pants. They were pretty much painted onto his
They
legs.
were trending.
Oh my god, dude.
Wait, so he had no circulation in his lower.
Oh, I doubt
Maybe he wanted more
it.
blood to circulate to his arm.
His balls were gasping for air. I'll tell you that.
Well, they're already in a like baseball pants, so you made them tighter than they had to be.
Oh man, it was Justin Verlander times three.
Oh, that happened to Justin Verlander as well.
Well, I don't. I mean, I don't know if I'm just weird or what, but I noticed the guys that are wearing super ass tight pants. I know Verlander wears some tight
No,
pants.
I've never even encountered a me.
I don't know. I guess I just noticed it when they're pitching. I'm just like, dude, that guy needs to get some looser pants on.
Yeah, dude, as a former baseball player myself, I always liked my loose pants.
Yeah, I was a high sock guy, so I mean,
Yeah,
I wore
I was not. I was the opposite of high sock. Wanted to wear my normal socks.
yeah, I just cared about looking good. That's it.
I know, but
Looking
like
play good, man.
I was like, what's the point of the high socks? They're like so hard to put on. Like, I
I
get it
just
for. Is it
I
for
don't like
sliding or is
baggy.
it tradition?
I don't like those baggy pants that just look like pajamas, man. Like it's just a bad look.
Yeah, they should fit. The pants should just fit, right?
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah, just get pants that fit. But I feel like doesn't the team like have like a guy that comes out and he measures? He wouldn't he measure the like the his dimensions on and then give him the proper pants?
like
Or is he requesting tight pants?
he must be requesting tight pants. That would be my only guess.
Really? They didn't just give him like maybe he got bigger over like the course of the season and now he's just struggling to hang in there.
Nah, maybe he had a shitty start and he's like, all right, maybe I need some tighter pants.
Wow. Do the clubs this was brought up uh to me that like the clubs like have healthy food in the clubhouse. Is there food in the clubhouse? Do you know? They just
Yeah,
got like
one of my buddies is he's in the minor leagues, and he was telling me he's saying they got so much healthy food that's all they're feeding you, and then he gets a little sick of it, so he'll go after practice and go grab a box of pizza and just munch on that when he gets home.
yeah, dude. Because I was gonna say like if you're like a pitcher that just pitched and you did a and the next day you're gonna sit on the bench no matter what. But
Yeah, give me
you're
some
there
ice
for the
cream.
team, dude. Like I'm just like, dude, is that guy chowing down?
Yeah,
Speaking of, dude, in the so in this game, Jansen comes in to close the game, dude. And as a someone who's watched the Dodgers, you gotta hold your breath because you don't know that dude can.
he
Right,
can
it's
blow.
3-1 in the ninth, and so I'm thinking I'm watching this game. Right, it's 3-1 in the ninth. They're bringing their closer Jansen, and but the guy who pitched the eighth inning, I forget his name, did a great job. And I was like, I never understood in baseball, why do you pull the guy who's doing a great job in the game for some guy who may be having a good day or may not be having a good day?
Yeah, it
Like,
doesn't make much sense.
it doesn't
But
make
you
any
know what?
sense.
Managing is a hell of a lot harder than just thinking about that. I'm sure they're thinking about a lot of other things during the game.
Yeah, but it's almost like baseball's stuck in this tradition of the closer to come in the ninth and close out the game.
Oh
When
yeah,
when
baseball.
when
In
the
baseball,
guy, dude, the guy just shut out the seventh and the eighth inning, and he's doing great. You're gonna take him out. It almost like makes no sense because it's like, oh, he's the closer. It's time for him, and we pay him all this money. But it's like not really. It's almost like you're punishing the guy who just shut out the guy in the seventh and the eighth inning, right?
right?
Or
Because he
some
kind
guy.
of in the
It doesn't
ninth
make
inning.
sense to me. So like Jansen comes in. Who knows what's gonna happen? And then Uh,
Yeah, and
dude, that first,
Jansen,
but the first, dude, he hits this
Jansen's been looking
ball.
a little bit washed up, man.
Yeah, dude. But there were some great outfield plays that were made. 3 outs in the outfield. But the last one, that's what got me thinking. Dude,
Mookie,
Pablo Sandoval, dude.
what about him?
The Panda comes up to the plate. Dude, I had no idea he was on the Braves. Dude,
Honestly, I didn't know
cause
until about a week ago.
yeah, dude, what was he doing? Dude, that guy, man. I was like, dude, if that guy even gets on to first with 2 outs, I, is he gonna run around the bases to get
Oh,
home?
they'll
Because
pinch run
I
for him.
did that guy's got to run like normally there's 3 bases he's got to run. That guy's got to run 4 bases to get to home.
They'll pinch run for him, man.
They're gonna pitch run, so he's cut in there to get any single and get the first.
Man, he's got a clip where he swings
He's a
and
legend.
he's so fat he broke his belt
Yeah,
mid
dude.
swing.
But but just now I looked at him, dude. He's bigger than I've ever seen him.
Oh, he's huge.
Yeah, because now what was funny was Jansen is a huge dude. I'm sure he's big. Like you can tell Jansen's big, but Pablo looked like Panda looked like two Jensens.
50 cheeseburgers.
Dude, in the same shot though, it was like holy fuck. It was just like, hey, it was just funny because like Joe Buck is like, which by the way, dude, I can't wait for more. They gotta give, dude, just give it to somebody else. You know,
Yeah. Let some. I mean, but at the
I
same time,
personally, I think just like because we're doing a sports podcast, like there should be different people that get to do the games, and you can go listen to Joe Buck if you want to.
yeah. Oh God, Joe Buck, man.
The thing is
They just let Tony Romo do baseball games too.
I think you and I could be able to do one. I think honestly, that's what it comes down to. But like, any of the sports people that you watch on TV during the day should also be able to do it at night.
How is Pat McAfee not a sportscaster yet?
I don't know, but like, don't you like want to see like Pat McAfee? He keeps talking about I want to do Monday Night Football and they won't sign me. I want to do Monday. It's like just give him a microphone and put him up. There should
That's
be like
hilarious.
100 people. Yeah, but here's the thing: 7 games, right? I have to watch with the Dodgers. Let's say I like the Dodgers. I have to watch Joe Buck every single time. Why not like this guy on day 1, game 2, game 3? They could all be live, but like that's why I think like Twitch with the co-streaming is really cool, but like different. I don't know. I don't know how. Put a fucking. If you want to go watch the one that they show at the bars with all the corporate ads and the insurance and the funny commercials, go watch him.
Oh my God, I hate watching games at bars.
Yeah, dude, it's a different experience. What was the last game you saw at a bar?
Oh man.
Because I just saw the Lakers win a championship in Culver City.
Well, that's barely going anywhere.
Shout out to the garage, but they so stupid, dude. They build these tents outside, so now we're all sitting outside. Bless up, because I like sitting outdoor seating, but the bar inside's completely gutted. No one's in there, so we're all sitting out on the sidewalk, watching the game, and that's when the Lakers won the championship. Right after I came back from Mexico City, and then I went right to Staples Center afterwards.
Yeah,
But it was pretty cool to like hear just people applaud after a good basket's made,
Everyone was there, right?
Oh, dude. Staples Center, after the Lakers win a championship, there's nothing like it in sports. There really isn't. I mean, there really isn't. I mean, other teams celebrate, but it's nothing like downtown LA, the way the Laker fans, I mean, they will stop a freeway if you get in their way.
What do you
Dude, they
think
had
it'd be like-
horses, dude.
What do you think?
Police on
like-
horses were there. I have no idea. We did. It's funny because everyone's celebrating. Everyone's having a good time. Police on horses, threatening to shoot people with beanbags. I'm like, dude, everyone's here because LeBron James just won. Like, calm down. Everyone take a deep breath.
Kobe, man.
Kobe. Everyone's jumping around yelling Kobe. All of a sudden, you got 6 mounted officers on these giant horses. Dude, one of my friends literally got scared and started running because apparently they fired a warning shot, dude. And it's like, dude, like We were by Staples Center. I'm like, dude, okay, we gotta back up to the pantry. They got kids running the other way. Some kids holding this Lakers flag. Take my picture. Take my picture. It was,
Here's what I wonder. I wonder what it would be like if the Chargers won the Super Bowl. Where would the parade be? There wouldn't be one in LA. Would there be a small one in San Diego?
if it, ooh, I don't know.
No one in LA gives a shit.
For the Chargers, well, the
Yeah.
Chargers it would be in LA 100%. Would there be people celebrating in San Diego? They would probably come up to the parade in LA. I really don't think the people who are fans of the San Diego Chargers are not fans of the Chargers anymore. There's no way that's the case. Dude, driving to LA, you're pretty much in the, like, dude, 2 hours on the freeway. We go to San Diego all the time. Like, it's so easy to get there. Like, I think they just come up here and celebrate. You think they're gonna go to Qualcomm and just celebrate in the
No,
parking lot?
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying
Wait,
nobody
so the LA Chargers won the Super Bowl. You're in San Diego. Where are you going? Go.
Oh man, I'm going. I think I'm going to San Diego because more people care.
No, you're not.
You don't think so?
Well, no, because where are they gonna put like? Where are you gonna celebrate? Actually, SoFi
Well,
Stadium.
who's
They
gonna
don't
who's
allow
gonna
anyone in there.
who's gonna celebrate the Chargers winning the Super Bowl in LA regardless?
You will, dude. I mean, there's tons of Charger fans here. A
I
lot.
don't know about that.
What you think like if the Chargers have a home game, no one's gonna show up wearing Charger gear?
Nah, dude, you've seen it. It's gonna be all the opposing teams fans.
No, there's gonna be Charger fans because look, if a team's winning a Super Bowl, there's gonna be fans. It's just how it is. But yeah, I think that might be more of like a celebration on the official parade day, more so than the Lakers winning the championship. Everyone's putting fireworks up in the street. That's a different thing. That's unique to the LA and the Lakers. But if the Dodgers
But
somehow pull off this Game 7 win tomorrow, after this great win tonight, and the Dodgers and the Lakers win the championship the same year, historically closer to each other than ever, like only weeks apart, dude, the party's gonna happen again downtown again. And all of it's gonna happen again. And we're gonna have to go out there and there's gonna be more fireworks and the same people are gonna do the same donuts in the middle of the intersection again.
more horses.
Yeah. More horses that I have to run from. Yeah, that's great. All right, we got weekend coming up. Or it is a weekend, but we got NFL weekend coming up. Sunday. So we got some games tomorrow. Your fantasy team's looking okay. I gotta I
Not,
gotta make sure this trade for goes through.
think I'm gonna get my first loss this week in one of my leagues, but hey, you can't win them all.
Yeah. I just got news that Melvin Gordon did not travel with the team to New England. So
Uh, well, you better
if the
trade
trade doesn't go through, I'll just live with it.
for Philip Lindsay.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that, or maybe having both on the same team. That could be interesting, right? And playing the
Yeah,
best
like
option every week.
in one of my leagues this week, since Sammy Watkins is hurt, I'm stacking Tyreek Hill and Mecole Hardman in the same lineup.
Oh, same teams playing
Yeah,
both, dude. That's a
yeah.
lot. That's a lot because I thought about doing that, but aren't you also asking for the team to even just move the football at that point?
I'm just not comfortable with Debo at this point right now. Maybe a little bit later in the season, but yeah, I don't. Not the way Jimmy G's is looking right now.
All right, so you're gonna play who and who?
I'm playing Mecole Hardman and Tyreek Hill, and they're both on the same team.
Okay, but are they both wide receivers?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that's interesting because are they both going to catch a touchdown?
they're both faster than hell.
Right, and they also got Sammy Watkins over there, right? And Travis
He's
Kelsey, and I have Le'Veon Bell. Thank goodness. I might
oh,
actually have a running back. So that I legitimately could have, if he does well with the Chiefs, I could have Bell and Cook as my running backs, and that would be fantastic.
oh, you're pumped.
Yeah, but that's a big if. if he's just gonna come in and what's the rookie's name? He's got like 5 names.
Oh, Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah, he's got like 5 names. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. If he comes in and does well, I mean, is Le'Veon Bell gonna lose to carries to him? It's possible.
Um, I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough. But whoever's got Clyde Edwards-Helaire is probably pissed.
Yeah, yeah. But that's exciting. I guess the big games tomorrow for me, 49ers Rams. The Niners got to get something going on together. I mean, the Rams can win the division. Seahawks can win the division. Cardinals look tough. I mean, that's a tough division, but they got to get a big division win. And that's in prime time.
I'm just, yeah, I didn't think the Niners were going to be this ravaged by injury.
Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough to stay healthy 2 years in a row. So that's one thing.
I just need Mostert to go off this weekend.
Right. What other games are exciting? I saw Packers, Bucks is a big one.
That's a good one too.
Anything else you're looking forward to?
Oh, let's see here. Oh, what's a good game this week? I'm actually looking forward to the Browns Steelers game a little bit.
Nice. Who do you got in that one?
I think I got the Steelers, but Browns look good so
Dude, the
far.
Browns have been scoring a lot of points.
Yes, because they're running the damn ball.
Yeah. But yeah, because Baker Mayfield is not. He's like in the high teens consistently, like 18 points, 19 points in fantasy, but
Baker,
it's not.
But he's all right. He's all right.
Right. But he had this one throw. We had like a friend who doesn't even watch football was watching like the highlights on YouTube of the Browns game. Baker had this throw where he kind of like he faked he play action and he ran around and then he had to like readjust and then throw the ball like that across his body and he threw it like 30 yards a dime down the field.
He's good at rolling out and passing. I'll give him that.
But he's got some plays that are like, oh, that's why he's the number one pick, you know? He's
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's just like, wow, like not everyone in the NFL could do what he just did, kind of throws. So
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, excited for the NFL. Game 7 tonight, so it's 3-0 in the fifth. Game 7 tomorrow. Exciting times for the World Series. And
Yes, sir.
hey, dude, this was a good episode 1. What did you say?
Yeah, I agree, man. Let's keep it building. Let's
Yeah,
keep
let's do
building
it
up.
again. Man, but what's the show gonna be called? We'll see. We'll talk about it, and maybe we'll have an official name next time.
I hope so.
Yeah,
We'll figure it out.
yeah,
Hey, we just wanted to get on air and start talking about sports. That's
yeah.
it.
Because like, dude, like, if you make it like gridiron talk, yeah, I would. Cause then I started. What you got to do is think of a good name, and then you see if it exists. But I was like the We Like Sports podcast because that funny song that came out, the Lonely Island
We like
song.
sports, but we don't
Dude, there were
care.
legit two or three different the We Like Sports podcast dated from like 3 years ago where people put out one episode.
Oh shoot.
I was like, oh, that's so funny though. Of course somebody did it, you know?
We like sports.
Yeah, but it was funny because that was like the intro. They just played the song and then they just started. Oh man.
Yeah.
But yeah. Not bad.
Not bad.
We had a
That's
interesting
all
mic
coming.
change mid but it's okay. Nothing some post production you can't fix.
Hey, go Rays.
All right. Thank you for listening. I'm Adam. That was Clint. Want to say bye to anyone?
No, just say bye to you, bro.
All right. Yeah. Bye, Clint.
Face on
This was
camera.
fun. All right. Good night, everyone.